The president, he has signed a new executive order this week aimed at boosting the sluggish housing market. The goal is to increase the supply of homes to buy by preventing Wall Street investors from purchasing single-family homes for the rental market. All right, so CBS News business analyst is here, Jill Schlesinger. Thank you so much for joining us.
Great to be with you.
So what will this executive order do?
I think it's going to have limited impact. First of all, the share of the institutional investor market in housing is small. So we're talking, again, as you said, a big company piles up money, they buy up houses, they become landlords. And there's a fear that if you do too much of that, then you really take a lot of housing stock offline. But I don't think this is going to have a real move the needle issue. I think that it is a limited impact, as I said. So I wouldn't really focus on this when it comes to the housing market.
It sounds good. You hear about mortgage rates that are dropping. How do you think that's going to impact the housing market? You think that it's great for buyers, not so great maybe for sellers?
Well, I think it's really good for the housing market, actually. And, you know, remember, we peaked at 30-year mortgage rates at around, let's call it 8% in 2023. Right. Then we came down to around 7% at the beginning of 25. We
now
ended
it's
the
under
year,
6?
It's 6.06, but there is evidence that this week we're going to get a higher print because, as we talked about yesterday, when bonds sell off, mortgage rates start to creep up. Again, with mortgage rates down, this is helpful for the housing market in general. Just remember, it's very difficult to think about listing your home if you've got a mortgage that is, say, under 5%, right? I need another mortgage, but I really want to give up my juicy 3 or 4% mortgage. Well, almost 70% of homeowners have mortgage rates under 5%. So as mortgage interest rates come down, more people will be inclined to list their homes.
What about prices for homes? Any relief there?
Wah, wah.
I'm bringing the bummer.
I'm so sorry. So at the end of last year, the median home price was around $428,000. Median, okay? So that's a big number. It is up more than 28% from 5 years ago. I think the good news is that because the housing market has remained somewhat sluggish and affordability has been a problem, the rate of price increases has slowed down dramatically. But that overall price, a 6% mortgage, high property taxes, high insurance costs, makes affordability a very difficult hurdle to get over if you're a first-time home buyer.
And if you're a first-time home buyer, you have any advice?
Well, I mean, first of all, I've talked about this so often, like, don't be afraid of renting if it's a better alternative for you.
But people always say that's like throwing money away. You pay
these high
rents.
Because if you rent and you had the amount of money you were going to pay towards carrying that house, you put that in your 401k, that's not throwing money away. That's being efficient and being a wealth accumulator. So go for it.
Right.
I like the phrase wealth accumulator.
All right, I'm all in.
All right. Thank you, Jill. Thank you very much. Sure.